Yeah, everybody looking good, everybody looking good. How you feeling out there tonight, man? That's what I'm talking about. I feel positive, man. You gotta feel positive, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this world that would just make you lose your mind. Am I right? I mean, for real. I mean, the economy's bad. I mean, the economy's so bad, you gotta get you a side job just to make the ends meet. I'm just saying, you know. I work as a server in a restaurant, and I gotta get some my money. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? I gotta get some my money. And see, I constantly deal with the people that I call the people that just don't know no better. For real. I mean, like the people that just don't listen to my whole spiel. I'll be like, how you doing, ma'am? My name is Lazarus, and if I may start you off with a little Sauvignon St. Michelle Chardonnay. No, please, I'm sorry. Can I just get a glass of water and lots of lemons? And do you have any more Splenda, please? Now I'm saying to myself, you know your cheap behind is just gonna sit up here and make your own lemonade. Don't try to pull one over on me. But I gotta calm down, because I can't show that side of me. And I just gotta say to myself, they just don't know no better. Then you get the folks that's ready to order and thinking they know what's on the menu, but they don't. Yeah, we ready. Yeah, let me see, yeah, we ready, okay, all right, yeah, we ready. You know what, let's get a couple of those foie divers of the calamari. And you know what? I think we're just gonna finish off with a little of that tsunami for dessert. Sir, I'm sorry, you would like a hors d'oeuvre of the calamari and tiramisu for dessert? You see, now he's looking at me like I'm crazy because I had to correct him. But I gotta say to myself, they just don't know no better. Then it's time for me to get my tip. Now I'm just gonna be real right now. Usually, the white folks got this together. They automatically tipping 15-20%. Oh, you were good. You were just awesome, Lazarus. Oh my gosh, I love you. But us's. We leaving $5. And we're waiting for them to come back with our change. And don't give them any kind of reason to want to deduct. Oh my God. This guy didn't ask us if we want any extra napkins. Minus $1. Now this is where I really get my last nerve worked. The restaurant closes at 10 o'clock. It's a party of 10 coming in at 9:55. Now I got to be the one to take care of them. They walking on in. Excuse me. Are you guys still open? Oh yeah, we got 5 more minutes. Come on in. Oh, they ordering this water and they sharing entrees. Now I got to be the one to go back in the kitchen and tell Fernando and Hector that we got a party of 10. Now you know they ready to go. They already cleaning up in the kitchen. They got the music playing and everything. Hey baby, ¿qué pasó? I thought I was down in the auto. Excuse me, Fernando, I'm sorry, man, a party of 10 just came in. ¡Ah, Dios mío! ¡Híjole, Lázaro! ¡No mama's way. Now they mad at me. They ain't gonna give me my free lunch no more because I gotta tell them it's a party of 10. But they just don't realize that they just don't know no better. Y'all, I'm just telling you a real story. This is true stuff, y'all. For real. Shoot, man. I feel like I'm in counseling something. I'm getting all of this off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Man. Now I know some of y'all are probably saying to yourself when they heard, when you heard my name, Lazarus. Isn't that like a biblical name? Yeah, it's a powerful biblical name. I gotta say that, and because of that name, I get to do a lot of shows in the church, Church folks gotta laugh too, it's cool. It was funny. A pastor came to me and he said one time, he was like, listen here, Lazarus. We here at the church really love your comedy, but we was wondering for the church anniversary if you could get one of them old Hollywood comics, somebody like Cat Williams or somebody. First of all, I'm saying to myself, how are you going to be a pastor and not say the name Lazarus correctly? And then two, if you know Cat Williams, what makes y'all think that Cat Williams can do a show in somebody's church? It'll probably be a little something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together. We got a hilarious comic that's coming to the stage. Y'all show some love for Cat Williams!
What is our First Church Tabernacle? AME. I am in a place to be, and I thank you. Now, I know some of y'all out there looking at me like, what is he doing here? And how did we get him on program? Simple. The Jesus in you loves the PIMP in me, and I thank you. Now, since it is First Sunday, I figured that I should partake of the communion as well. Excuse me. What? Ain't nothing in the Bible say how big my communion cup is supposed to be. Thank you kindly. This is what you call pimping for Jesus. That's pimping for Jesus.
Y'all think y'all did great. Man, y'all give yourself a round of applause. My name is Lazarus. Live, love, laugh. Be positive. I'm out. Yeah, Claremont, make some noise! Yeah, that's how you come to the stage. I'm crunk. I don't care what y'all say. I'm crunk. I'm alive. I'm seeing all these beautiful faces in here. Some of y'all, I don't know what to say about y'all. But I'm still crunk, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? She said it right. Make some noise, make some noise. Now, for some of y'all that are probably pondering to yourself, yes, my name is Lazarus. And to all of my Hispanic Mexican friends that are out there, me llamo Lázaro. Órale, que onda? What is up? Yes, indeed, man. I had one of those old school religious mamas. Anybody grow up religious, spiritual, anybody out there? It was just me. It's cool. I'm talking to myself tonight. My mom was old school, man. I'm talking about she was like, she wanted to name all her children biblical names. She was like, my child is getting it to heaven. Yes, he is. I am naming him Lazarus. And I feel good. My mom is really going to love this night because the first guy that was on the stage, his name was James, and he looked like Jesus. I ain't lying. I'm like, Mama, let me tell you, your prayer worked for me tonight. You said that Jesus was going to be everywhere with me, and he performed first at the comedy contest. Hello. I'm just saying, man, growing up with that name, man, is hard. You know, I don't know if y'all realize, but the expectations are really high to have a name like Lazarus. I mean, seriously. Could you picture if I was like out on the street selling drugs with that name? For real? Hey, yeah, come on with me, dog. You know, I got that good. Oh, shoot, man. You got that good, man. I gotta holler at you, man. Shoot, what they call you out here on the streets, man? Yeah, Lazarus. Hold up, brother. You said your name is Lazarus? Ain't you supposed to be in somebody's church or something with that name? Hey, man, calm all that down, man. Listen here, like, you don't mind if, before we make this transaction, I, bless this weed. Bless the weed? Brother, just put your head down and let's pray. Heavenly Father, bless this weed right now and may it be nourishing to his body. Lift him up to the Most High.
Yeah, amen.
Bless the hands who growed it, who sold it,
Amen.
and whose hands is about to roll it. Woo!
Hallelujah.
This brother over here like, thank you! I'm high! He don't even want the weed no more because he high off of my prayer. You see what I'm talking about? I can't be selling no weed with a name like Lazarus. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Lazarus gets me to get a lot of gigs in the church, too, you know. I mean, a lot of folks think, you know, because my name is Lazarus, I'm automatically a clean comic. And it's cool, you know. Church folks got to laugh, too. It was funny, one pastor came to me, he was like, listen here, Lazarus. We here at the church really love everything that you do, but we was wondering for the church anniversary if you can get one of them old Hollywood comics, you know, someone like Cat Williams or somebody. Now, I'm saying to myself, first of all, how you gonna be a pastor of the church and you can't say the name Lazarus correctly? And then two, what makes y'all think that Cat Williams could do a show in somebody's church? I mean, seriously? It'd probably be like this. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show some love. Make some noise for Cat Williams!
What is up, First Church Tabernacle, AME? I am in a place to be, and I thank you. Now, since it is First Sunday, I see how some of y'all sitting up here looking at me like, what is he doing here? And how did we get him on program? Simple. The Jesus in you loves the PIMP in me. And I thank you. Now, usually, since it's First Sunday, y'all partakers of the communion. And I figured I'd bring my own. Excuse me. What? Ain't nothing in the Bible say how big my communion cup is supposed to be. And I thank you. I seen how the deacon over there was looking at me. Listen, Deacon Johnson, I am a boy. I am a boy.
Y'all give it up for Cat Williams, y'all. That's my Cat Williams right there. Oh, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, man, in the world, man. You know, we're getting ready to try to have another president come up in position, man. You know, you got Romney, you got Barack. I'm just saying, I'm going for Barack because I'm finally just excited that we got a president in office with swagger. I'm serious. Have y'all ever paid attention to how any of the other presidents enter a room? Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Now, Barack Obama is totally different. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Don't let that south side of Chicago come out because he get ready to start grabbing his junk down there, you know what I'm saying? He can't be doing all that as a president, man. He's so cool, man, so famous. He get to walking and grabbing his junk, man. We can't have all that. Michelle be like, Barack, cut all that stuff out. Grab your stuff. You wait till we get into the blue room. What's that room? The blue room, the green room, one of them rooms? You know, the big room, the old office, one of them. Anyways, listen, man, y'all keep the energy going, man. This is my time. It's your boy Lazarus coming to the stage, and you can see me anytime again. Give it up for your host again. Let's make us work to the stage. Keep it real. Yeah, give it up for the white guy playing the black music for the black comic coming to the stage. Yeah! I ain't even tell you what song I wanted to come to. He already know. Claremont Flapper, y'all make some noise! Yeah! I don't care if it's one person or a million people. I'm crunking this mug. I don't care. Y'all looking good. I see y'all, man. Y'all look good, man. We got some white folks mixed in. We got some black folks mixed in. We got any Hispanics and the Latinos and the That's what I'm talking about. I gotta let y'all know, man, I love the West Coast, man. I'm originally from Montgomery, Alabama. Give it up for the South. All right. Now I gotta tell y'all something. If you don't know nothing about the South, you're either black or you're white. That's it. That's all that's out there. So when I came out here to California, it was a big culture shock. I mean, a whole smorgasbord of ethnicities. I love it. I love it. And the main thing that I realized out here, the majority of the people out here speak Spanish. Yeah. Everybody speaks Spanish. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to fit in and I'm going to learn me some Spanish. And I've been doing good here recently. You know, I like to trick people in thinking that I'm either Mexican or Dominican. Real talk. I already got the skin, you know what I'm saying? It'd be funny, you know, if you come past me and you know you speak Spanish, I think you speak Spanish, they'd be like, oh, pásale. No. Con permiso, pásale. And they don't let them ask you a question like, oh, ¿se habla español? Sí, un poquito. Oh, aprendo, Sí. You better not tell nobody you know how to speak Spanish and all you know is bueno. They going to town on your butt. That's all I'm saying, man. Man, it feels good to be out here, man. I feel good, you know. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know, my name is Lazarus. I know a lot of y'all probably like, Lazarus? I never hear that. Is that biblical or something? My mama one of those old school Christians. I mean, she wanted to make sure her child was going to heaven. I am naming my son Lazarus. He is going to make sure he is getting into heaven. I ain't lying. Shoot, man. It feels good, man. Y'all give it up for all the other comics, man, that came up to the stage, man. Real talk. Especially the big ones, man. I gotta say, you know, it's hard to be big, man, and doing this comedy thing. I'm just being real. For real. I recently just lost some weight. I lost about 40, almost close to 40 pounds. Y'all give it up, man. I look good. For real, man. I knew I had to lose weight, man. I was sitting down just watching TV, and I was just breathing like this. My baby came down and asked me, said, baby, what you doing? What's wrong? Did you just come from working out or something? No, I'm just sitting here watching TV. You know you gotta lose weight when it takes you forever to try to bend over to tie your shoes and you get winded just to tie your shoes. You're like, Jesus, let me try to just get my, maybe I could just lift my shoe. Let me just Let me just tie my shoes like this. Maybe just, if I just tie my shoes like that, and then, baby, help me, please. Somebody help me. Jesus. Get tie my shoes. Woo. Boy, that's a new one. I like that, man. Y'all got a good response. I'm gonna have to keep that, man. That's something new. I just thunk of that just then. Y'all give it up for the new. Yeah. Listen, you know, they say the economy is bad and everything, man. True indeed, the economy is bad. I gotta have a second job, you know. And in order to make the ends meet, I work at a restaurant. And then let me tell you something about this. You know, I love my job, but I'm constantly dealing with the people I call the people that just don't know no better. For example, and it's usually, bless their heart, it's usually the older folks. You know, like the ones that come in thinking they know what's on the menu, they ready to order, but they're not. Let me see, yeah, we ready. Let us go ahead and start with a couple of those hors d'oeuvres of the calamari. And, let me see, let's go and finish with a little bit of that, tsunami for dessert. Excuse me, sir, you mean you want to get, an hors d'oeuvre of the calamari? And you want to have the tiramisu for dessert? But you see what I go through? They just don't know no better. You know what I mean? Now, you get the folks that, you know, usually come in and I'm just going to be real. I'm real and I'm going to be real to y'all. The white folks usually got this together. It's time for me to get my tip. They automatically paying 15, 20%. Oh, you're good. You're just so good. So good. Lazarus, what's your name? Lazarus, come forth. Now, us is, you know what I'm talking about. We tipping $5. And we waiting for them to come back with our change. Now, don't give them any reason to want to have to deduct. They be like, hold up. This brother didn't even ask us if we wanted any extra napkins. Minus $1. Now, this is where I really get my last nerve worked. The restaurant closes at 10 o'clock. Oh, it's right. We get a party of 10 walking in at 9:55. Excuse me. Are you guys open? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, they're open. They're open. Come on. Now, I got to go in the back of the kitchen and tell Hector and Fernando that we got a party of 10 walking in. You know, they already ready to go. They back in the kitchen. They got their music playing. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? I thought I was your only vato. 500 balazos. Armata automática. Excuse me, Hector, Fernando, excuse me. Lo siento, mijo. We got a party at 10 walking in. Ay, Dios mío, Lázaro. Come on, Lázaro. That's bailar. But see what I go through? Now they upset with me. They ain't gonna cook me no free food no more, because I gotta be the one to tell them we got a party of 10 coming in. But they just don't know no better, y'all. This is what I gotta go through. Oh, the restaurant business. But you gotta love the people. You gotta love the people. Oh, man, I love y'all, man. I love the energy in here, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I still got a little time, man. I got a little time. You know, I buy a popular demand. I had someone say, you know what? I heard that you just do this awesome Cat Williams. I was like, I do this Cat Williams, you know. Y'all, anybody know about Cat Williams? Yeah. Y'all know about Cat Williams? Y'all don't mind if y'all bring Cat Williams to the stage real quick? Y'all bring Cat Williams. Y'all gotta make some love for Cat Williams, y'all. Place to be. This is your boy Cat Williams, and I thank you. Ooh, I know some of y'all up here looking at me like, how in the world did we get him on program? Simple. The Jesus in you loves the P-I-M-P in me, and I thank you. Now, my
boy Lazarus wanted me to come up here and close the stage. And I just want to let y'all know, y'all got the balance. You need to do what you have to do. Pick up the pen and vote. 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 Did I say vote? I said vote. Pick up the pen and vote for my boy Lazarus because he is straight pimping, since been pimping, since been pimping, since been pimping. Y'all, that's my love, man. Thank you so much. It's your boy Lazarus, man. I made it to the semifinals. Love, peace, and soul. Woo! Yeah! Claremont Flappers, make some noise! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give it up to the DJ up there in the booth. I ain't lying. He saw me when I walked into the building. He's like, I know exactly what song I'm gonna play for you. You're just so fresh and so clean. I said, show you right, boy. I had to come up in here. It's the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! It's a packed house up in here. We got some white folks up in here. Got little black folks up in here. Where my Mexicans at? Where my Mexicans? Okay, hooray, my Hispanics. I love it, man. I love it. This is a beautiful thing because I got to tell you, I'm originally from Montgomery, Alabama. Give it up for the South. Anybody from the South? I got to tell you something. If you haven't experienced Montgomery, Alabama, you're either black or you're white. That's just it. You're either black or you're white. Now out here, it just makes me feel so good because it's like a international of ethnicity, like a whole smorgasbord of ethnicities. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, man. Especially with my Mexicans, my Hispanics, my Latinos. Yeah, man. I love y'all, man. Coming out here to the West Coast, man, y'all make me want to learn Spanish on y'all, but I ain't lying. For real, I done got good with it too. I started learning Spanish so good, I started tricking folks, making them think I'm Dominican up in this mug. I ain't lying. They be passing, I'll be like, oh, pásale, pásale. Oh, no, lo siento, lo siento. ¿Todo está bien? ¿Todo está bien? Oh, sí, bueno. But it's always going to be that one individual that try to check you. And they try to call you out on it. Be like, oh, ¿se habla español? Hola, sí. No. Muy poquito español. I'm just saying that. Shoot. You can't come up into somebody that know how to speak Spanish thinking you know it. They get all, Speedy Gonzalez on your butt. I ain't lying. Shoot, man, y'all give it up, man. How I look, man. How I look. Yeah. Man, I feel good, man. I recently lost some weight. Real talk, I feel good, you know. And you know when you gotta lose weight, man. I had to lose weight because it started getting to the point to where I would just be sitting down watching TV and just be breathing like I ran a marathon. I'd be like, sounding like I'm sleeping and all that. I'm like, this some bull. What is wrong? I ain't even doing nothing but watching TV. Why do I sound like this? And then don't let it be you gotta tie your shoe. Have you ever tried to tie your shoe and man, I try to tie my shoe and that's the most embarrassing thing, especially when there's people around. You try to find the easiest way to tie your shoe too. I ain't lying. You be like, let me just try to get it. Maybe I can reach my shoe. Forget that. I'm just gonna just lay down on the floor. I'm just about to. This is some bull. I gotta lay down on the floor to tie my shoe. This is some mess. And then try to get back up after I done tied it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's actually how I lost the weight. Doing that 10 times. You try to do that and then get up. I ain't lying. Shoot, man. I know a lot of y'all saying to yourself, Lazarus? Is that his real name? Yes, it is. My mama was one of them old school Christians. I ain't lying. She was like, I'm going to name my child one of the most biblical names in the Bible. He going straight to heaven. I'm
shoot, that's a lot of expectations on a brother. You know what I mean? I mean, do you realize how high the expectations are with a name like Lazarus? I mean, for real, could you picture if I was like some drug dealer or something with a name like Lazarus? I'm like, yeah, holla at your boy. Yeah, you know, I got that good, dog. I got that good. Oh, man, you got that good, man? I gotta holler at you, man. Shoot, what they call you out here on the streets, man? What's your name? They were like, Lazarus. Like, Lazarus? Brother, ain't you supposed to be in somebody's church with that? And just calm all that down, man. Now listen, before we do this transaction, you don't mind if we bless this weed, do you? Bless this weed? Hey, man, just put your head down and pray. Heavenly Father, bless this weed right now and may it be nourishing to his body. Oh! Woo! Lift him up to the Most High. Hey. Bless the hands who rolled it, who sold it, and the one who grew it. Oh! This brother over here don't even want the weed no more. He over here high. Thank you! I can't even say a weed. What am I trying to do, man? I can't even say a weed, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, it's funny. You know, I get a lot of shows at the church, you know. They automatically believe in that because my name is Lazarus, that I'm a clean comic. You know, it's cool, you know. Church folks gotta laugh too, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny, one time I was at the church and the pastor came to me, he was like, listen here, Lazarus. We here at the church really love everything that you do, but we was wondering for the church anniversary if you can get one of them old Hollywood comics, you know, somebody like Cat Williams or somebody. Thank you kindly. Now, first of all, I'm saying to myself, how you gonna be a pastor and you can't say the name Lazarus correctly? And then two, what makes you think Cat Williams can do a show in somebody's church? I mean, if anybody know anything about Cat Williams, y'all gotta make some noise in here. Can y'all really picture Cat Williams doing a show in a church? It'll probably be something like this. Y'all make some noise. Give it up for Cat Williams!
What is up, First Church Tabernacle AME? I am in a place to be, and I thank you. Oh, you just gonna leave me hanging, huh? Now, I see how some of y'all up here looking at me like, what is he doing here, and how did we get him on program? Simple. The Jesus and you loves the PIMP in me, and I thank you. Now, since it is First Sunday, I figured I should partake of other communion as well. Excuse me. What? Ain't nothing in the Bible say how big my communion cup is supposed to be. And I thank you. Now listen. They're giving me the yellow light, so you know that means yield. Basically, my time is about to expire. So what y'all need to do is look on that ballot, and my boy that's on there named Lazarus, yes, Lazarus. You need to make sure that you vote for him because he's been pimping, since been pimping, since been pimping.
I love y'all, man. Give it up for all the rest of the community that's been here. I made it all the way to the finals. It's your boy Lazarus. Peace, love, and out.
All right, our winner. Come on, let's make some noise for your winner. Come on, make some noise for your winner.